I'm also at the police station.
Shoulder number?
Why are you filming?
Shoulder number.
Why are you...
Land.
Is there a reason why you're filming through the back gate?
Section?
Okay. Please give me your name or... Are you trying to give me your name and address?
Welcome to the Police Files, where we put misconduct on display, explore police and legal content, protect rights and demand accountability. This episode features auditing Britain, so check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him proper credit. In the video, AB is filming outside Kidderminster Police Station and starts to walk away, but two officers follow him and turn it into an unnecessary situation. They ask for his details but cannot explain any law that requires him to give them, which shows how weak their position is. When he questions them, they give no clear answers and instead keep putting pressure on him. Rather than leaving the situation alone, they continue to push, letting their attitude take control, and it eventually ends with his arrest, even though they never properly justified it. These are some of the worst officers I've seen.
Why are you following me?
Why am I following you? Why are you filming?
Sorry?
Why are you filming?
Police officers.
Yeah.
Shoulder number? I didn't see it. 1527, and you are?
I'm also at the police station.
Shoulder number?
Why are you filming?
Shoulder number?
Why are you filming?
Shoulder number.
That's the question.
Are you a PC?
No, I'm a DC.
Oh, if you're not, you're a DC, so you need to give me a shoulder number.
My card number's 926.
Thank you. Is there any reason why you're following me?
Is there any reason why you're filming?
Yes.
Okay.
But why are you following me?
Because you're filming. You're filming.
Because I'm filming, you
You're
follow
filming
me?
the police station, yes.
Anybody that films, you just follow them?
He was filming the police station, yes.
Why?
Because we don't know why you're filming the police station. You filmed from the rear and now you film from the front.
Sir?
So is there a reason why you're filming the police station?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us the reason why you are filming?
Do I have to give you that reason?
You do, yes.
Do I?
You do, yes.
Is that law? I have to give you that, or?
I'm asking you, politely, why you're filming the back of the police station and filming the front of the police station.
AB asks why they are following him, and their blunt answer is simply because he is filming. This already shows how wrong the situation is, since recording in public does not require any explanation, yet they treat it like it does. It becomes clear they are mixing personal suspicion with actual law. When he asks what law requires him to explain himself, they cannot give a clear answer and just repeat the same point, as if saying it again will make it true. This only shows they do not understand what authority they are using. In the end, it looks like they personally dislike what he is doing and are trying to turn that into a reason to act against him.
So because of that, you just followed me all this time? You know you caused me alarm and distress with all this following?
You're causing me alarm and distress because I work in the building and I want to know why you're filming it. And my uniform colleague here to speak to you.
So,
Yeah, these two ladies have been following me for quite a while.
So we've been told that someone matched your description has been walking around the police station.
You tell him what are you...
The back being Broomfield Crescent.
Is that what it is?
Broomfield Crescent, yes.
Okay, and I walked all the way.
Where the blue gates are.
Oh, yeah.
And we're police officers.
All right.
We're walking around and we saw you filming from Broomfield into the backyard.
Okay.
We've then followed you around here and you continue
So
to
whatever she said, yeah.
film at the front of the police station.
So you have been around the back there. Is there a reason why?
Inside? I didn't go inside,
It
no.
doesn't matter inside, around the back.
Around the back?
Yeah.
On public land?
It's not public land, it's
It was the road. It was
It was public land. I did not go to the back. Let's make it very clear.
gate.
okay.
So,
is
public land.
Is there a reason why you're filming through the back gate?
Is there any reason?
Yeah, is there a reason?
Yeah, just to film.
AB turns the situation around and points out that being followed has caused him alarm and distress, which is a fair point. Instead of dealing with that, the officers try to shift it back onto him, showing how quickly they twist the situation rather than address what is really happening. Under the Public Order Act, the standard is not based on feelings alone but on behavior that is actually threatening or abusive, not someone calmly holding a camera, so their claim does not stand. More officers are then called in, which only makes the situation worse even though it never needed to escalate, highlighting how they are building on their own mistake. They also complain about him filming the back of the station, even though he is clearly in a public place and has not entered any restricted area, which makes their argument weak as well.
No, I'm just asking questions.
Am I free to go?
No.
No, not at the moment.
So I'm being detained?
Information from
I'm
yourself.
asking you questions.
No. Am I being detained?
Well, asking questions about why you're filming.
And I just told you, matters of public interest. I'm making a video over the police. Am I being detained?
You are being detained for questioning, yes.
Which section you detain me
I
over?
have just watched you walk to the front of the police station and film inside that police car.
Correct.
Okay? So we are asking you why you are doing that.
I need to tell me which section you detained me under.
No, I've given you enough.
No.
We've got 2 uniformed colleagues.
Yes.
We've given you identification.
You're the detaining officer?
So we've told you who we are.
Yeah.
I'm DC 926 Joanne Bills. What is your full name? My office.
All right, hang on. Okay, I've heard what you said. I heard absolutely everything.
So what is your
What's your
name,
name
please?
and
Let me just respond to her 1 second, yeah? I've heard everything you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the detaining officer? And which section are you detaining me under?
I'm detaining you under the Terrorism Act at this moment in time.
Which section?
Okay. Please give me your name. Are you fine to give me your name and address? Because the next step is to arrest you. It's as simple as that.
Hang on, okay. Which section?
Are you failing to give me your name and address?
Detained, and the officers give conflicting answers. First they say no, but then tell him he cannot leave, which shows how inconsistent their position is, because if you are not detained, you should be free to go. Under UK law, any restriction on movement must be supported by a clear legal power, otherwise it can become unlawful detention. When he keeps questioning them, they finally admit he is detained, but when asked under what power, they cannot explain. They mention terrorism without giving a specific law or reason, which makes the situation worse because laws like the Terrorism Act 2000 require clear and reasonable suspicion. It starts to look like they are using the seriousness of the word terrorism to pressure him into cooperating. Then they threaten arrest if he does not provide his details, showing they are relying on pressure instead of properly understanding or explaining the law.
You need to tell me which section you detained me under.
I have asked you. You are acting suspiciously.
Okay.
I have a reason
I want
to question you.
Don't worry, yeah.
I have a reason to question you about it.
Yeah.
You don't need to challenge me. Just simply give my colleague your name, your date of birth,
okay,
and then we can find out more as to.
All right. Okay. At the moment, I need to know where I'm standing. Yeah. I am detained by a police officer. Okay. I'm not free. Hang on. Let me finish. I'm not free to go. You said you're detaining me under the Terrorism Act. I'm asking you which section are you detaining me under? That's it.
Look, are you refusing to get... Simple as this. Okay, you've got 2 options. Give us your details, or you get arrested.
So do I have to give you my details?
Yes.
Under which law?
Under the policing law. If you refuse...
Under what?
If you refuse, I simply arrest you, not a problem.
Under which law?
Right there, I can take you out.
To give you details,
yeah.
arrested or to ascertain your address and name.
The Terrorism Act.
So what we want currently from yourself is your name and date of birth, just to run some checks.
Okay.
To make sure everything's fine, and that's...
All right.
Other than that, if you don't give those details, we're going to have to arrest you under the Terrorism Act because you're filming vehicles.
Yeah.
We have no understanding of why you're doing that, and by arresting, if you don't give details.
All right, okay.
She tries to dismiss him by saying he should not question her demand for his details because he looks suspicious, but that is not how the law works. People have the right to ask what legal power is being used, and there is nothing wrong with refusing when no clear reason is given. Each time he asks for the specific law, she avoids answering and instead jumps to threats, which shows she has no solid legal basis. Saying it is under the place in law only makes things worse because that is not real legislation, and it highlights her lack of understanding. Then another officer admits that arrest would be used just to find out who he is, which is a serious issue because arrest is not meant to be a shortcut for identification. Under PACE, arrest must be necessary and based on a proper legal reason, which they do not have.
A video about the police. It's very difficult to make a video.
You're making a video about the police while you're filming personal vehicles.
I didn't film personal vehicle really. I filmed that.
At the police station, filming personal vehicles, what my colleagues told me.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to film personal vehicles.
No, but you're causing alarm and distress to some people.
No, I didn't. They caused me alarm and distress by following me. Let me finish. Okay. Now, I am right now detained under the Terrorism Act. Okay. By this officer. She didn't tell me. Hang on.
And we just want to ask you.
Let me just finish. I know you want to. She didn't tell me which section.
You don't need to know the section.
It's not the section.
That's not a piece of legislation we use often. So
okay.
Find the section if you want.
I will tell her which section. I think it's section 43. Make sure it's section 43. Okay, section 43 of the Terrorism Act does not require me to give you my name and address. Yeah, hang on. If you have reasonable, hang on.
Are you refusing name and address? Because the next step is simply to arrest you.
The code and code G is to identify persons, and that will be the reason for arresting you.
If you suspect me that
interview you and to reason why you film.
If you suspect me that I'm a terrorist,
more officers step in to defend her, but that only makes things worse. Saying AB does not need to know the legal section is simply wrong, because when police make an arrest, they must clearly state that the person is under arrest and explain the grounds for it. Claiming they do not use the legislation often is not a valid excuse either, as it only shows they do not understand the powers they are trying to use. It becomes even more embarrassing when AB has to name Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000 for them. Even then, that law is about stop and search based on reasonable suspicion of terrorism, not a general power to demand someone's name and address. They also mention Code G, which applies to arrest and requires necessity based on a real offense. In this situation, they have not even established a proper offense or any clear grounds, so their position remains weak.
No, because you're refusing to give your name and address.
Yeah, but ask you which under the Terrorism Act?
We're asking you your personal details. You're refusing to give them.
I don't have
to.
to.
Be arrested. So you're under arrest. It's a handcuffs, please. Kick off and for me. It's now 16:25 hours, and you're under arrest. You don't say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which later on in court you could do say maybe giving evidence.
All right, I'm not going to be aggressive, officer.
Yeah. Just put your hands
When you're recording, and I can put it into property brief.
Do you have to put me in cuffs? I can come peacefully.
I don't know who you are.
I'll come peacefully, officer.
I understand that, but I don't know who you are.
What it is, I try not to pull them too tight. I understand. I'm a little bit claustrophobic.
When you're recording first?
Let's put it in. We're looking at what's that, 5 hours? I don't even know how to count anymore. Yeah. Release without charge. Just rubbish, really. They didn't want to hand my phone to me. They knew I was going to record them in there. So, yeah. Inside, they had the code of practice that outdated. It was talking about Section 44 of the Terrorism Act and all that, so it's clearly outdated. These guys are just, honestly, they're just imbeciles.
When they decide to use handcuffs, it feels less like a safety decision and more like they are losing patience, because nothing in his behavior justifies that level of force. They go ahead anyway, which makes it seem like control matters more to them than good judgment. Taking his camera adds to that impression, as it does not look like proper procedure but more like an attempt to shut him down. What really stands out is how quickly everything escalates without any clear reason ever being established. Each step is not based on solid grounds, just more escalation. Instead of stopping to reassess the situation, they keep pushing forward. After all that, there is no real outcome to justify their actions, which leaves the biggest impact, not what they did, but how little of it actually held up in the end. That is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps support independent coverage. Also, check out Auditing Britain, whose channel is linked in the description, and show him some support. Thanks for watching. This is the Police Files, and I will see you in the next one.